Hello and welcome back to the series. EXP here, whispering into your ear because we are in quite a predicament. Well, it's not really a predicament, but I am in the deep dark, I am in the ancient city, and I'm about to find out if I'm going to die. Oh, I did not. But this is a relatively meh chest. So that was a bust. Anyway, let's crack on with this. I'm probably just going to check a few chests and then get out because it's actually quite boring. Sure, it's suspenseful while I'm doing this, but it doesn't make good viewing, does it? Me sneaking around the city, especially considering like this isn't a brand new feature. It's been about a while now. So yeah. Anyway, EXP here. Welcome to the series. Risky business. Success. Oops, I'm not holding shift. Oh, I am. Oh. Oh. Hello. I'm not being careful. Oh, there's water here. This was not my way out. Doesn't look particularly safe. Right, I'm going to pause it so I can concentrate on surviving. Back here again. Let's see. Oh, enchanting, some glowberries. Cat. What we got? Fortune 1. Potion of regen. That'll be coming. And an unbreaking diamond hoe. Not a particularly great one there. Let's push on. I forgot this stuff just gives me XP as well. It's much less. Oh, I was going to say it's not really that threatening, but when something like that happens, it's a little bit threatening. I haven't got a pickaxe to break it though. Okay, right. We should be able to start being a bit more free. This could about to go horrifically wrong. I think I've covered them all. Let's find out. Nope, I didn't manage. One. Oh, and we run. Oh, we don't want to run into lava. Am I being sniffed? Maybe. Oh God, he's fast. Oh, that's probably it. That's probably me dead. Yeah. Well, that's what you get for trying to swim in lava. Well, we knew that was going to happen sooner or later, and we're back, and we're safe. Now, I just need to go and get all my stuff back. I didn't have to worry about it burning up. I put it all in the chest just before we entered the city, just so that eventuality happened, it wasn't an issue. So I'll just make myself some standard gear, and we'll go get our stuff. Let's see how many attempts it takes to retrieve this, shall we? We can keep score. Hopefully just one. Actually, that's a bit boring. I'm probably going to do it in one, because I spammed the area with torches, and... Oh, I should probably get some food, actually, shouldn't I? That would be a good idea. Okay, here. There. How on earth did I miss that lapis? Now's not the time for it anyway. Actually, I've got my iron pick. Yes, it is the time for it. Off we go. I hope I can find it. This doesn't look quite... Oh, not yet. Haha! Success. Successful success from Successington. Okay. Now that we're here... What's stopping us going back in? There's still a few chests we haven't plundered. Just need to make myself a hoe, and we're good to go. So this is where I was escaping. Yeah, every time I leave the game, it seems the problem is I'm holding shift because I'm a scaredy little boy. Yeah, because I'm holding shift. If I leave the game to pause the video and then unpause it, all of a sudden it decides that I'm no longer shifting, and that's where my problems have been. That scared the heck out of me. I thought it was a skeleton then, and I thought I was in trouble. Right, can I safely check this chest? I can. Lure 2, not very good. Other side. Hey, now that is something worth coming back for. If only we could get sniffed snake. If only we could get sniffed snake. Yes, yes, that's what I want. Sniffed snake. You know, that very famous enchantment. Sniff snake. Any luck? No. You know what? We take him though. We take him. Do I want to risk being here anymore? I do want to find Swift Snake, but it would help if we could actually say that word. Swift Snake. But I do have another city over at Iron Town I can check out. So for now, I think we'll call that a success. If you ignore the death and the cowardice. It was a success, okay? Don't want to hear anything else about it. Whee! Well, I'd consider that semi-successful. At least I got back out what I got in, didn't I? I came out with all my stuff. We got 14 levels. Now, to be fair, the levels are impressive. If I ever need an awful lot of levels quick, I think it might just be worth to raid a city. Anyway, let's reset the weather, get ourselves a jukebox, and bop out. And let's get ready to bop. So how much redstone did we get from that? Another 27 blocks. It's getting us there. It's still a little shy, but it's getting us there. Okay. Do you see what I see? That gives me an idea of what we might be doing today. Seeing as I'm up here AFKing for slimes, and we're not too far away, maybe we can look at sorting out a witch hut farm. Well, not a witch hut farm, a witch farm, because redstone would be very nice. And if I'm AFKing for slime here, maybe I can spend an hour over there as well. Sounds like a good plan to me. Right, I've been here for about... I'm not 100% sure. Somewhere between about 40 minutes. Between half an hour and 40 minutes. You shouldn't be there, mate. Need to light this up a bit better, don't I? Okay, let's see what we've got. Oh, sorry. There. Have I got any torches? Nah, I'll deal with it another time. Right, let's see how this has been running. Beautifully. Now, I just wanted to check as well. Is it... Yeah, this one's docking. So I don't know why the other one wouldn't. Must have been a speed thing. Anyway, let's take this over as well. Get this converted into blocks. And let's get looking at the bounding box of this witch hut. Okay, that's the witch hut cleared out. So let's just set up our boundaries, shall we? So this is where it starts. This corner here. This corner. Okay, now I need to do a little bit of learning about these things as to how much I can actually utilise it. Because I know a lot of people like to put them inside the perimeter as well, but I'm not doing that. Definitely not. I've already got one perimeter on the way. I don't need another one. So let's see how exploitable these mechanics actually are. So after looking into it, this is going to be relatively simple to build, and this is the entire space we've got. So I'll just mark it out by going right to the top. I went past the top, didn't I? Yep. Oh, it's difficult to see. Right. Oh, no, I had it bang on. Okay. And repeat that across. Right, I'm going to go get some stuff to make this farm look a little bit nicer. And then I can finish setting it up. I think I'm going to go with a relatively similar colour palette to... This is quite annoying. Hold on. Yeah, quite a similar colour palette to what we used over at the slime farm. So it's going to be this spruce and it's going to be bone. On the outside at least. The inside, we're never going to see the inside, so it doesn't really matter. Now, the farm design I'm going to do is just going to have them pushed into one killing area. And yeah, it's the same way all farms work really. And then just a collection system underneath. It's not going to be too fancy. It's not going to be too expensive. So, the main thing we need to do is get it built. And now it's starting to look like every single other witch hut you've ever seen. But if the design works, it works. So that's them built up. All it needs doing is the roof putting on, the wiring setting up, and the kill chamber. So which shall I do first? Probably best to do the kill chamber and then the roof. Well, we've made a boo-boo somewhere. Yeah, it should have been obvious that they'd have bio-res really, shouldn't it? But I wasn't aware of that. Looks like we're going to have to drop them. I tried to have the clock running a little bit differently, rather than just the video I used, which I'll link down in the description, used tripwire hooks and string to activate, which I thought, you know, that's fair enough, but I wanted to do it with redstone. I'm sure I can. I'm sure it's not too difficult. It was too difficult. So I've gone ahead and I've ended up just doing it exactly how it is in the video. At least I think. I still need to check the killing chamber because it's in the nether. And I haven't actually checked it since running this farm. So hopefully it works fine. We'll find out in a sec, I suppose. Well, there's a bunch of stuff falling out of it, so that's a sign, I suppose. Well, after a bit of tinkering and checking, it seems the iron golem just wasn't doing anything. So I've moved the kill chamber up a little higher. Oh, nearly fell off. Yeah, I've moved the kill chamber a couple of blocks higher and just put a wall on the other side. So let's see what the rates are like now. The witches will just be pushing themselves into the kill chamber and we'll go from there. So I'm going to wait here for between 10 to 15 minutes and see what it's like after that. At least it's working. At least we know this side's working. Just the kill chamber to deal with. Okay, we have no feet. That's a good sign. There's still 4 of them up there. Which, I don't know, there's nothing I can really do about it. But we're getting drops. It's not really a large amount of redstone though. Which is what I want more than anything. This has been a huge waste of time. A huge waste of time. It's just going to be easier to mine it all. Okay. That's one failed project out the way. I'm sure we can revisit that one day, but yeah, that just was not worth it. Branch mining, I guess, then. Well, I tried again. I went and I AFK'd at the witch farm for about an hour and got a total of 1 and a bit stacks of redstone. So, on to plan B. Build a raid farm. What is it with me and facing fears this week? Last time it was the monuments, this time it's raid farms. The thing is, as well, the raid farms might not even give me the redstone I need, but it will give me plenty of emeralds, and then I can just set up a hall, a ton of clerics, and I can just buy my redstone using the emeralds. So, that's what we're off to do now. Now, it might not be a very interesting time lapse. I might try and montage it, but with how directional and how much I have to concentrate, chances are you're just going to see me start it and then finish it. I'm just, yeah, it's not a fun process. So bear with me, please. We also have to build it out in the ocean, so we'll build it close to the base. So we have a spot right here, which I believe is far enough away. I might be able to do something with the renderers, actually. Give me a sec. Okay, so I had 64 in my head, which clearly it's not that big. But I believe it's a radius of a 64, which means it would be a circumference of 16. No, sorry, the other way around. A circumference of 64, so it would be a radius of 16. So let's just go and change that, shall we? I mean, that's what it said to begin with. Oh, hold on, maybe not. Ah, yes, no, that was me being silly and putting an extra 0 in. I thought the 16 looked too small. Yeah, the 64 is about right. So basically, if we had a villager where I am, well, not so much a villager, if we had a villager and a workstation, that would be classed as a village. And this, if they were sitting where I'm sitting, this space is where a raid would trigger anywhere within this. And if it can't find a spawnable block, it would then do 1/2 this, which is 32. And then again at 0, so literally right on top. And that's pretty much how raid farms work, is by having it force the raid to spawn here, although it's up in the air. And there's a lot of other mechanics to go with it, but the main reason I've got this circle here is to make sure that there is no spawnable blocks, which there isn't. So I can build my raid farm here without problem. I say without problem, like, there's no problem in the design. I need to get rid of this now. Well, I'm just about to go find myself some new cows. And fill that second one with cows as well, because the chickens were no good, obviously. I've started my line as well. It's all coming ahead. And next week, we'll run the raid farm, see what kind of rates we get on the redstone. And if need be, we'll build a clerical. If not, I suppose we'll crack on with building the world eater. Now, I'm going to find these cows. And I'm going to say, ta-ra. I'll see you all next time. Bye!